Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be building a working vending machine. Real quick, sorry for any background noise, and another thing, if you do not have any blocks, please go to free blocks, just copy it, go to private codes. Please don't put it in a wilds unless there's nothing there. You get your blocks, you head back to your private world or communal world, and you just build from there. But now, I'm going to show you the blocks to build the working vending machine. You will need at least 8 signal blocks. You'll need at least 8 receivers, at least 8 item dispensers, at least 8 buttons. You can see here at least 8 pens, but 8 paint. I will be doing 12, and depending on your paints will also be the number of items you have. You can also do 4, but it's the best, I think. You'll need a 4x2 block, you'll need a 4x4 block, you'll need a 1x4 block, you'll need an 8x4 block, a 2x8 block, a 1x2, a 1x1, and an 8x1. You can choose ice or water for when we get there. You shall need water. You need this glass, or you could do it differently. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. You will need this glass for sure, the 2x2. Also, that's a 6x4. Now this line shows, you don't need this stuff, but you can. I think I'm gonna add some pumpkin decoration since it's October and Halloween's coming up. I will be using, team barrier and, 1x4 rails. This is a 2x2 team barrier, but now, let's get to building. Alright, so for the start, you're gonna choose out a little area. For me, you'll at least need this. I'm gonna move this gnome back so you can see a little better. But after you got this down, you can place down this 1x4 and place down this 4x4 right here. You can get a 2x4 out, another 4x1, and another 4x1. After that, you are going to need 1x1s in the corners, and after that, 1x2s. Now, here's another part we can do. If you have a wall like me, which I shall be doing this, you can get rid of that back wall and put it out. If you don't, I'm sure you can figure it out, but I shall show it right here first. Next, you're gonna need the 4x8. Oh no, my roof's not tall enough. Gotta get rid of lighting. That is my bad. I didn't calculate this before. I'm building it with you. Now, you're gonna need an 8x4 on both sides. And after that, real quickly for the back of the vending machine, you're gonna put it on these 2 walls. You're gonna want another 4x8 and another, and the first 2x8 there. Now, moving on, you're gonna need the 2x4 if you're doing 8. I forgot to put this in there, but I believe, but you'll need a 2x2 if you're doing 12 like me. Now from there, you can see that we have this shape. You're gonna put a 1x8 in these corners, and you can just jump up. We're gonna repeat the same process If this goes to the roof, you don't have to, I would believe, but I'm doing this anyways. You're gonna take a 4x4, put it right there. 1x4s would go along here. I like to match stuff up to make it just look a little better. A 1x2 and a 2x4. If you're doing the back, just do the front, which we did right here, and put it on the back. Now, from here, we are gonna take it a little differently. We're not gonna use glass first, sorry. We're gonna get into the wiring part of this. So, I'm gonna take my, sender out thingies, and put them down like this. I'm gonna start from the very bottom right here and go in my paints order. This is also another reason why we need at least 12 paints, because if not, we would just have a scramble of wires back here, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to show that. It's messy and looks bad, but depending on your number, you're gonna go up to that. So like, here would be the 8 stopping point. But after that, you're gonna do another layer if you are doing 12 like me, and then another. Right? Sorry. We paint that color, and then this, and then we should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 12, you're gonna go up to this 2x2, and if you're doing 8, you're gonna replace this 2x2 with a 4x2. There's that. And you might be wondering why I have moved these forward a bit. Well, that's because if you can see up to here, it's gonna look kind of ugly if you can see these, because we shall need some space. But now, after that, what I'm gonna do is add some of these. Sorry. Like this. If you're getting confused because you have a back wall, or you just don't have one, you're at least gonna do it on this 4x4 and 2x4. After that, depending on what number you have, 8 would place a 1x4 right here, but because I'm doing 12, I shall put down another set of receivers like that. One more. And you can also make it go up to 14 if you would like, but I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna stay like that. Now down here at the bottom, I would go 1. Wait. No, you can't. I'm getting so confused. I am so sorry. You're gonna want to put these up here. I am so sorry. I hope that isn't a lot of work for you. If it is, I'm sorry. But now you're gonna take the first paint, and I like to just do them in order like this, because for the buttons, I like to color code them and color code the item dispensers, just to show it's easier. You don't have to do that, but I shall. After that, you would go like this. And now it may not be the exact paints, and that's perfectly fine. You do not need the exact same paints, you just should at least have them in your inventory. So after that, we're gonna put the 2x4 right there, kind of covering up. Now, here's when you're gonna get your item dispensers, and you can choose what goes in them. Oh crap. You know what? You can leave it like this. If you want your item dispenser to be upside down, I am being a dummy right now, and just need to flip all these over to show kind of what the items are a little bit better. Of course, again, you don't have to do this. You can leave it like how I showed you earlier, but to me, I believe it makes it look better. After we do this, you're gonna start connecting the item dispensers with all of them. You can go. You just go like that. You get the little hole right there into that. Make sure it's the 2x2. The 2 is going up and the 1 is flat. And after that, you're just gonna connect them all. Make sure you hear the little connecting of wires to calibrate them, is what I like to call it. And after that, you can choose your items. Now, I'm not gonna really choose mine, but now, I forgot some of the stuff over there, but I'm gonna take the 1x1 wiring block that goes straight and do this. You don't have to do this, but you can if you want to. You put them all along here, and now for buttons. I like putting down these buttons. You can do any button you want, but these buttons, it makes it so you can press it easier and nobody can use bombs on them. You know, the radiation bombs, that's what they're called. Now for the inside, I'm just gonna paint all of those, do that, and up here, we can put a 2x2 if we want it. You don't have to, but it just means they can see the inside, or you could add a secret spot. I don't know, it's your choice. Now, first things first. I'm gonna do it like this. So let's say I wanted, hold up, let me get to my items, and let's say I wanted a banjo in this one. I could choose this color and paint it right here, since this went here. And then we can just kind of go from there. Again, I like to color code them. You do not have to, but it makes it easier to see where they are. But you do want to go like this. This is your starting point. You go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on and so on. But now, after that, I'm just gonna paint these a little randomly, as I am not gonna be putting too many items, one in each row, to just kind of show how it will work. You can see I paint that one, that gold color, or PP, P color. And after that, we only have 4 left. I'm gonna go with greens on these ones. So that one would be this. After that, I'm gonna choose this lime green. Again, you don't have to do it the same way I'm doing it, but I think it just looks better this way. Here's the true lime green. And last but not least, I'm gonna pick this light blue, and it's already that button color. Now, what I would do is you can paint the floor whatever you want, and now it's time to paint our vending machine box. I want it to choose my favorite color, grass green, and paint all of it. After that, after painting all of that, we shall come to this kind of last part inside the vending machine, the ice. I will just do that. You can choose what you want to do. I paint it white as this resembles that. Now, right here, I'm actually going to destroy this to add that water block. For this, I'm going to paint it the same color as my vending machine. And now we can add the glass. So I'm going to add a 2x2 right there, and then 6x4. Now I'm doing the optional thing, so nobody can go inside and putting that. You can paint the glass how you want. I'll paint this just to show. And now, after that, again, I didn't put any items in, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. And you can just kind of test it out if you would like to right now. I'm just gonna show you two that it will work. Hopefully you did it right. Hopefully you color coded them. I figured this out in a while and I forgot to color code them. But now let's try. I get a banjo or butcho. I get a potion. It should get me that potion. And then if you jump up here and hit the line, it should come down with that. Now after you get all your items in, you can test them. And that is how you build a working vending machine. Real quickly, if you would like to go with just a little bit of style, you can add a rack on each one, and after that you can paint them how you want. I'm gonna do that. At the very tippity top here, I am going to place down another upside down and use that as the light. After that, you should have everything finished, and now you can have a working vending machine. Real quickly, again, if you're using 8 items, where this rack would be, it would actually be 1 up, since you put a wood block, and because we don't have a very tippity top, we're gonna put that where you can see these items. And after that, you should have a working vending machine. You could just put this in a mall map, a hiding spot. You can make this into a shop and turn these buttons into this. You could, if you want to, you could even have like a staff only one, which could be like a super powerful weapon, or the thing to get into staff room. It could be the drumstick banner. But I hope you enjoyed this. Also, just real quickly, don't put silver beans. You don't even get anything out of them. People will just waste their silver beans on getting the thing that probably won't last a while. I would use cotton and just figure it out in your map. This should be used for battles, smalls, hiding spot. You could just like put bushes instead of item dispensers in some of them, and you have a hiding spot. Again, little hidey spot up here too. you would just put it like that. Maybe, I don't know, you choose what you want to do with it. But that is how you build a working vending machine in Yeeps Hide and Seek.